Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's so great to have you guys. I also wanted to welcome all of my brand new subscribers. I am so happy to have you guys. So for today's video, what we're going to be doing is I am going to teach you guys how to create a lay bin for your bearded dragon. If you don't know already, then Belly just laid 30 eggs. 30 of them. So this is why I'm doing this video now. The next videos will be on aftercare and what to do for a gravid beardie, how to take care of them. This one is just teaching you how to create the lay bin itself. Everything else will be on the other videos. So let's get to it. Bah! Costume change, makeup change, lip change, everything change. So first things first, if you don't know what a gravid beardie is, if you don't know what that term means, all that simply means is that they are egg bearing. They have eggs inside of them. So this is only for females. So there is such thing as infertile eggs and fertile eggs. Some bearded dragon females, not all, but some of them, have what I like to call lizard periods, and it's where they lay infertile eggs once a year. Hey, just thought I'd cut in here real quick and give you guys some beardie lay facts. So the first fact is they can start laying anywhere between 6 months to a year. Sometimes it can be earlier, but that's very rare. And if you say you're one of those people, unless you bred the bearded dragon yourself, then I would consider the fact that you might have been told the wrong age, because that happens more times than not. The second fact is that they can also lay multiple times per year. It's not just once a year. They can lay multiple times per year. And the third fact is that they can lay anywhere between 10 to about 35-ish eggs in each lay. But a few things to keep in mind is that each year may be different for your dragon, and what I mean by that, they might lay a few extra eggs this year, might lay a few less eggs, might start laying at a different time each year. Nothing is consistent really when it comes to them. Each bearded dragon is different, which is the second thing you need to consider, is that what happens to one dragon is not likely going to be happening to yours as far as like consistency, what time, how many times a year, what age. It's all going to be different most likely. And then the third is, like I said before, not all bearded dragons lay infertile eggs. So let's get back to the video. So for the ones that do this, you need to have all of the preparations ready. You need to know how to care for them. You need to know how to care for them while they're gravid, and you need to know how to care for them after. All very important things. So, as I explained before in my What Your Beardie is Trying to Tell You Part 3 video, so in order to create a lay box, you're going to want a bin that is kind of like this. This is an 18-gallon. You're probably going to want like a 20-gallon or bigger. An 18-gallon is fine, but depending on the size of your beardie, you're probably going to want something a little bit bigger. You can get topsoil or children's play sand to put inside of it. I would recommend doing children's play sand because it's a lot cleaner. It doesn't stain your beardie or the eggs. If you're just doing infertile eggs, then it doesn't really matter. But what you do is you get a light and you get the clamps. You can just put it on clamp it on the side. Make sure you mix it with like a warm hot water type. Just so when they're in there, because they're going to be in there like all day. Sometimes it takes like 3 different days. You just leave them in there all day. Make sure that you put them to bed at night, clean them off a little bit, but they're going to be in there just digging tunnels. So that warm water will keep them warm. The heat lamp will also keep it all warm and make sure that she doesn't freeze up, because sand does lose its temperature very quickly. And all you're going to want to do when you first put them in there is just lump it all to one side, and they will dig it the way they want it to. Just dig little tunnels and eventually just lay the eggs. So a little bit more clearly is step 1, you're going to need a bin. Step 2, you're going to need your substrate. You can use topsoil, you can use children's play sand. The bin size depends on the dragon. In this case, I'm probably going to get a bigger bin for Belly since she has gotten bigger. And she's outgrown this bin, but you can use this type of bin right here. It's just fine. Then you're going to need to put your substrate in the bin like I did right here. From there, you need to get that substrate wet with hot water, because that substrate does get cool very quickly. So you're going to want to keep them warm. Then you're going to need to get a fixture. You're going to need to figure out how to put your light over the bin with a clip fixture or something. In this instance, since she was showing no sign, Belly was showing no signs of a gravid beardie in this one, So when I found out she was laying eggs, I put this together really, really quickly because I didn't have my fixtures with me, and so this is what I came up with. So you can come up with something. This isn't the proper way. This is not what I would recommend, but it works for me for the day that she was in there. Then you're gonna want to put all of that substrate to one side. Really pack it together so it doesn't fall on your beardie. That can happen, so you are going to want to supervise them. Don't sit over and watch them because some of them really like privacy. Like I remember Belly, she got upset when I kept looking in there, so I was like, alright. So you have to leave them be, but you also have to keep an eye if that makes sense. So you want to put the light fixture over where the sand mound is, and then put your beardie on the other side, and they will go to town with it. So here's a little clip of Belly buns. So that's all I have for you guys, but if you're still here and you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I post every single Saturday. I also post to all of my social media accounts. I have a Twitter, a Facebook, and an Instagram account. And don't forget to share with your friends. Anyways, I love you guys, and I will see you guys next week. Mwah!